Let's thrust it out. All right. We are live on YouTube. Y'all be missing the pre-show. But we are waiting on the video to connect on my other monitor so I can grab that link and put it in our free business mastermind group so that our community can hop on. Here we go. Throw that in there. Can hop on into the live YouTube and the live chat. Okay, that has gone over there. Let me make sure I can see the live chat. And I see it, I say. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to your First Six Figures morning show, where every show is intentionally more of an interactive coaching and training experience to position you, the online service-based entrepreneur, to generate your first six figures by learning how to make the money and create time freedom. This week's blog is at shaycannon.com/faceless. That's shaycannon.com/faceless. Okay? Because what we're talking about this week is Faceless offers, the new passive income sensation. I've been working on this a while. I've been working on how I'm going to do it myself. And then I finally figured out how to break it down so that you guys can join me in this new innovative way that people are marketing and selling offers. Okay. So that's where it came from me being the vessel for you. This is not something I have done as of yet. This is something I have researched and I am about to do. And why not share it with you now so you can do it with me? Okay. So faceless offers are the next evolution in digital business. Captivating the entrepreneurial world with their intrigue and effectiveness. These offers are products or services marketed, sold, and delivered without a personal brand, human spokesperson, or visible face behind them. Fueled by the rise of I shouldn't say animation, but animation too, but automation, AI, and the growing appeal of anonymity. Hey, Alabama got that right. Faceless offers have become a sensation due to their ability to thrive purely on the value that they provide and the trust they build in their systems. Okay. From the wildly successful AI tools that generate everything from art to email campaigns, to anonymous e-commerce brands pulling in six figures without a single selfie. Faceless offers are proving that the face behind business is no longer the defining factor of success, y'all. Instead, these offers represent a shift in how business connect with clients through results, innovation, and seamless user experiences, and not personas. As this trend reshapes industries, it begs the question, is faceless the future of entrepreneurship? Okay, so now that y'all know what it is, I want to go deeper into this thing and give y'all some examples, because I know some of you are like, what in the world is she talking about? Okay. And the funny thing is, you probably have seen some stuff and didn't realize that it was a thing, okay? Or didn't know that this was the name of that thing. But let's go into some examples. Faceless channels have taken the digital landscape by storm, redefining what it means to engage audiences and build trust without a personal experience. Examples like YouTube automation channels where creators post explainer videos, right? Listicles, or just information in lists, or educational content using AI generated voices and stock footage have become massive revenue generators, okay? Similarly, meme accounts on Instagram and Twitter thrive by focusing on humor and relatability rather than the identity of the person running them. Even e-commerce stores like drop shipping and print-on-demand businesses lean into faceless success, relying on polished product photos, compelling copy, and targeted ads to drive the sales. What makes these channels successful is their laser focus on delivering value and quality without distractions. They rely on the strength of their content, the allure of their products, and the efficiency of their systems to connect with audiences. So by stripping away the human element, they tap into a universal appeal that transcends individual identity, making them scalable and infinitely adaptable. So that was a lot of information, right? About these faceless channels and how we do faceless offers, but I have more. Y'all know this is a morning show, so I have more. So I've introduced the concept to you. I've given you some vague examples. I want to tell you the top 20 niches that are doing really well with Facebook, not Facebook, I'm sorry, faceless channels and faceless marketing that have faceless offers behind them, okay? So I want you to listen up. Let me get these show notes out. The question of the day is going to be, what could you do a faceless channel about that is your passion as one channel and that is related to your expertise? That's another channel. So listen to these 20. You might can take the 20, but don't limit yourself to the 20. Just let that make you think. And what is something that is your passion that you could do faceless and something related to your expertise? So I'm asking you for 2 answers, all right? When we get started, I'm going to start with Dr. Tachi, all right? Okay. Number 1 area that is doing well, these are not in ranked order, y'all. This is just the first one I'm giving you, so I shouldn't say number 1. The first area I want to share that is doing well for faceless channels is personal development and self-improvement, okay? Personal development and self-improvement. All right. So some of them are offering motivational quotes and life hacks. Now, the idea that basically what it is, it ends up being a funnel, right? And so some of the products that are sold based on this type of channel are digital planners, habit trackers, and goal setting tools. Okay. Those are some of the things that are sold. Number 2, tech tutorials, technology. Okay. They're like software how-tos, app reviews, and coding tips. And so faceless channels are basically guides for tech beginners or non-techies. And again, they're selling the software how-tos. Some of them are even monetizing, reviewing apps, and they're getting coding tips. So this can be in the form of like an ebook or a video tutorial that is bought, okay? Number 3 area, finance and investing, okay? So faceless guides on saving, investing, and starting side hustles, okay? And they are usually selling things like budgeting tools, spreadsheets, and financial literacy resources. In fact, off of a faceless ad, I recently bought a budgeting spreadsheet. And so if you're in the membership, check your vault, because in the bonuses is a spreadsheet for your budget and one for habit tracking that I just bought. So, hey, check it out. The 4th area of expertise is health and wellness. Okay, health and wellness. And so what they're usually doing is AI generated recipe ebooks, shout out Dewana, or fitness trackers, things like that. Shout out Dr. LaFera. So what they're selling are workout plans, meal prep guides, and mindful exercises. Okay. They're also selling challenges. All right. The ones that get the good results, they're selling those to give you not only what to do every day, but support information as a part of the package. The 5th area, and we've been seeing this for a while. The kids have been making buku money off of these, and this is gaming. Okay, gaming. So it's faceless gaming. They're basically playing the game. You may or may not even know who's playing the game. You may only hear their voice. You may not ever see them. You might see an avatar or a quote unquote skin. That's gaming language, y'all. But they're just playing the game, and that's all you see. Some of them are selling walkthroughs, tips, and tricks, and some of them are selling gaming merch and virtual goods. Okay, so gaming is another area. The next area is DIY and crafts. And let me tell you how the crafting industry has come up. They making buku money in the crafting industry. Shout out to our neighborhood crafter making buku money. That's Kalia Woodley is around here with, what is it? Craft to Cash, I think. And so, yes, they're doing tutorials, I'm sorry, for home projects, for crafting, for upcycling, and then they're selling things like toolkits and patterns and supplies, so and startup kits. So yeah, DIY and crafts. Number 7, education and learning. All right. So they're doing language learning resources, math tutorials, and even exam prep guides are some of the things that they're selling. And on the channel, what they're doing is they may be doing like digital flashcards, video lessons, and that type of thing. So education and learning is Faceless now. Number 8, parenting and kids. Parenting and kids. They're giving you activity ideas. They're showing you they're giving you parenting tips. They're sharing funny parenting stories. And I love them. They're curating parenting stuff. They're going out on the internet and bringing other people's parenting stories and showing them on the channel. What are they selling? They're selling printable worksheets. They're selling educational toys and ebooks for children. All right. Number 9, travel and adventure. These Faceless channels are showing destinations. They're sharing packing checklists. They're sharing, giving you virtual tours. And what they're selling is not just travel, but travel products. They're selling extensively detailed guides for certain places. They're selling itineraries and things like that. So yeah, they're making it easier for you to travel to these places and giving you all the hacks and all of the breakdowns of how much stuff costs, where is the best place to stay, and all of that kind of stuff in their guides that they're selling. Number 10, home organization. Home organization. So they are giving you decluttering tips. They're giving you home decor hacks and cleaning routines on the channel. What they're selling behind that are product bundles for organizing, like labels and printers and things like that, that help you to be organized, okay? And some of these people have like an Amazon store. They don't even own the products they're selling. They're not warehousing it at their house. It's like print on demand, affiliate, all that kind of stuff, okay? Number 11, beauty and skincare. Beauty and skincare, again, shout out Feifer. So they are showing skincare routines. They are breaking down ingredients in certain products and trying to help you to understand which ones work the best. They're even giving product reviews. Now, what are they selling? They're selling digital consultations. They're selling skincare regimen planners and things like that, okay? They're all in the digital consultations. What they're doing is they're listening to what you're saying your problems are, and they're putting together a personalized routine for you based on your particular problem. So people are definitely buying it. Number 12, automotive. I'm seeing this more and more, y'all. There's a guy, they're using cartoon, right? So it's their voices, but they're not showing their face. They're using cartoon characters. And the son, it's a grown adult son where the dad owns a shop, right? He is the mechanic. The son comes in and interviews the dad and asks him different questions like, what is the year and make car that you would never buy brand new? Or what is the year and make car that you would definitely buy as used, and things like that. So they're really talking around, having these conversations around automotive knowledge, right? So he has basically monetized his dad's knowledge with referrals and recommendations from an experienced mechanic. But automotive, so the Faceless, they're doing car repair tutorials, they're doing maintenance tips, they're doing accessory reviews. What are they selling? They're selling maintenance checklists and toolkits and different kinds of products having to do with your car, okay? So automotive. Number 13, pets, okay? Pets, P-E-T-S, in case the Alabama's getting in the way. These channels are giving you training tips. They're giving you like different profiles on certain breeds. Like a lot of people want a pet, but they have no idea what breed of pet to get for them, because a lot of people aren't as mobile. So you don't want to end up getting a dog that has to go running all the time and things like that, right? So what are they selling behind the scenes? They are selling printable trackers for pet health. They're selling pet care guides. They're selling pet toys and things like that. Some of them are even selling subscription-based pet food. So, hey, all kind of pet stuff. Number 14, business and entrepreneurship. Yay, that's me, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway, what are they talking about on their channel. They're giving business tips. They're giving productivity hacks. They're giving a few strategies. What are they selling behind the scene? They're selling some startup guides. They're selling some scale guides. They're selling templates. They're selling financial trackers. Those are just a few examples of what they're selling behind the scenes. All right. Entertainment is a huge one. Okay. Entertainment. These channels are giving you like top 5, top 10 lists. They're giving you individual movie reviews. They're doing trivia as the content for the channel. What are they selling behind the scenes? Themed quizzes, themed merchandise, themed puzzles, themed posters, all this kind of stuff is what they're selling behind the scenes having to do with movies. Okay. And I like those because I'm gonna tell you, I see more and more of them popping up in my feed, and I'm appreciative because sometimes I don't know what to go on Netflix and watch when I'm in the mood to watch something good. And when they come up with these lists of the top 5 thrillers that you may not have heard, and I go on, good recommendations is what I'm gonna say. All right, number 16, green living and sustainability. Green living and sustainability. On the channel, they're giving you tips on how to reduce waste. They're giving you tips on how to repurpose stuff. They're giving you tips on gardening. They're giving you tips on eco-friendly products to use. And they're doing reviews of these types of things. What are they selling on the back end? They're selling seed starter kits. They're selling zero waste checklists. They're selling affiliate programs to sustainable and eco-friendly products. Like I've seen a lot of them that are affiliates for like solar panels and stuff like that. So green living and sustainability. Number 17, fashion. Shout out to Dr. Tachi. She loves to sell fashion as one of her things. So these faceless fashion channels, they're showing you like style guides. Some of them are showing you capsule wardrobe planning. Some of them are showing you thrifting tips. And then they're selling on the back end, what is it like? Customized wardrobe, like helping you to pick out things that are for your body type. They're selling things that are like digital styling kits. They're selling things like on the back end, they're selling like popular pieces that they're getting affiliate marketing money from. So fashion. Number 18, food and cooking. Again, these people are doing recipe videos. They're doing cooking hacks. They're doing nutrition facts. On the back end, they're selling ebooks and they're selling meal plans. So food and cooking. 19, history and culture. These are some of my favorite ones, y'all. These are some of my favorite ones because the nerd in me just, oh my gosh, she's so happy. So they're usually educational videos about historical events and cultural insights. Right now, I'm on the ones that are, I just came off of Greek mythology and now I'm into Egyptian history. And so they use animation is what they usually use. And on the back end, what they're selling is memberships for exclusive content or detailed research. Some of them are selling cultural inspired merchandise and things like that. So history and culture. Number 20. Another one too. Things that have to do with the culture, like if there are specific dances, are there specific recipes having to do with the culture? They'll sell all that stuff. So they'll give you a belly dance lesson. You know what I'm saying? If that's a part of the culture, so I love it. They got all kind of stuff with the culture and the history. Last but not least, we got sports and fitness. Okay, sports and fitness. And so what they are showing as content is sports strategies. They're giving you certain performance analytics and breaking them down. They may be showing you, parts of a routine, but what they're selling on the back end are training plans, both general and custom. They're selling you, specific custom training equipment, could be what they have an affiliate marketing thing for. So 20 areas that are popular for faceless channels, that's the faceless marketing, to have faceless offers. All right, that's what we just went through. The question is going to be, what could you do a faceless channel on that is your passion? And what could you do one on that is related to your expertise? We're going to start with Dr. Tachi, but first I'm going to go through the 20 without all the extra in case you missed something, all right? So number 1, personal development and self-improvement. Number 2, technology tutorials. Number 3, finance and investing. Number 4, health and wellness. Number 5, gaming. Number 6, DIY and crafts. Number 7, education and learning. Number 8, parenting and kids. Number 9, travel and adventure. Number 10, home organization. Number 11, beauty and skincare. Number 12, automotive. Number 13, pets. Number 14, business and entrepreneurship. Number 15, entertainment. Number 16, green living and sustainability. Number 17, fashion. Number 18, food and cooking. Number 19, history and culture. Number 20, sports and fitness. And with that, we go to Dr. Tachi with our question of the day, which is, what channel could you create from a passion and what channel could you create from your business expertise?
Definitely fashion for the passion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also DIY and crafts.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah.
It's like and a combo, really, right?
Yes. Exclamation. I mean, why did I say that? Anyway.
Yes, exclamation point.
Yeah, it's too much type to text.
You dictating?
No, it's too much type to text. That's why, and so I've gotten so used to that I'm like, okay. Anyway, so and then this one is the tech tutorials. For me, it would more so be media tech than, does that make sense? Yes. So how to use StreamYard, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I love it. I love it. So look, let that plant the seed in your brain.
The seed is planted.
Let's go to Cheryl. Cheryl, what could you do a faceless channel on that is your passion, and what could you do on something that's related to your expertise?
Well, I've got 10 for the passion. the expertise is publishing, etc. I took a course about 3 weeks ago on faceless marketing.
Okay.
And it all came back to me as basically it's digital. It's all digital, which is, number one product, in the world. So, but to try to narrow down the passion,
narrow it down. Just tell me one, even though that don't mean you're going to do one.
History and culture.
Yes. Love it. Love it. That would be great.
And combine that with travel and adventure.
Get it. Love it. Love it. All right. That got me excited. Okay. Dr. LaFera, what could you do a faceless channel on that is your passion, and what could you do one on that's related to your expertise?
One is my passion. Well, I guess a passion would be, I guess it would be like, maybe motivational quotes, life hacks. I say that as opposed to like skincare and beauty, but like, either one of them. And, but I'm leaning towards the motivational quotes and stuff because I like the planners and the wellness. Like I just bought a few of them so I can look through them, get inspired for my own. But then I like those channels too. And then my expertise is the health and wellness, and I already have like challenges that I've turned into ebooks. Well, a challenge that I've turned into ebooks. So, and I have recipe books. So, as ebooks.
Don't forget that you can also turn your challenge into a video tutorial. So, you got the Digital Dollars workshop, so you know exactly how to do that. So, yes, all of that.
Write that down. Challenge into a video tutorial.
I mean, you could do both. It's not either or. It's both. You could do one step as an ebook, and then would you like the videos? So yes.
Oh yeah, like the faceless juicing videos that I see all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see his hands and ingredients in the juicer. Yeah.
Yeah, and the juice splashing out of the ASMR stuff. Yeah.
Most definitely. All right, this is exciting. All right, Dewana, what could you do a faceless channel on that is your passion, and what you could do one on that is associated with your expertise? What you could do one on, Lord, that Alabama came right out by itself.
So my passion would be travel and adventure, and my expertise would be health and crafting. Would be my passion. Actually, it's become quite an obsession. But my expertise is in health and wellness and food and cooking.
Yes, come through. Look, especially with your new adventure with the hats, because baby, you crafting some cozies over there. I love it. I love it.
For real, for real.
All right, let's go to Heather. Heather, what could you do a faceless channel on? One that is your passion and one that is on your expertise.
So the passion would be DIY and crafts, but more because of gardening, because I do all my, I dig the garden, I create all of it. So I would do that as the passion and then sign up as like an affiliate to sell the products that I use in the garden and all that. In terms of for my business, I think the only one that really kind of spoke to me a lot was the personal development, self-improvement one, and not not because I talk about that a lot, but I do have journals. And then there's also checklists that could go with I guess that maybe more in education, like here's how you know if you've hit all those spots in your book that need to be hit, like that sort of thing. So
love it. Love it. Love it. So hopefully I got y'all's brains like really going, right? Because again, like Cheryl said, it's really just a new take on digital, right? Kind of taking you out of it. And the amazing thing is, y'all know we talk about making money and creating time freedom. This will give you a lot of time back, right? It'll give you a lot of time back. It's one of those things that as you create it, it does most of the work, because you don't have to create and service anybody on the back end to make the money. You're just creating the content. And if you hire the right people, that ain't even you either, right? So this is a great way to start implementing into your business plan for 2025. It is also a way, you know how some of y'all are multi-passionate and you're trying to serve more than one avatar within your expertise. This is a great way to service an avatar that is not your main thing, right? So I'm gonna give you a great example. One of the ways that I'm gonna do it is, a lot of you don't know, but in operations, at one time, I was gonna do a fractional COO certification program. And then I decided I didn't want to do that for the same reasons I don't want to run an agency. Like I knew that would drive me nuts. I don't quite know how to put that thing that makes me me and successful at this thing into and package it so somebody else can absorb it and be as good. So I came away from the fractional COO certification, but what I did do was create a 16 module training for operations assistants and how they can lead from the bottom. Okay. And I sold it to VA agencies. Okay. I sold it to VA agencies, and now I'm about to redo it to be for individual VAs can buy it for themselves. And so I'm going to kind of pare it down from the 16 modules for the individual VA. And so I'm going to start an operations virtual assistance channel. So y'all won't ever see, just like y'all didn't ever see me selling it to the VA agencies, you won't ever see me talking about it and selling it. It's going to create its own leads list from the Faceless channel, and it's going to sell them the different tiers in funnels. And so all I would be responsible for is directing the creation of the content. That's it. The rest is on autopilot, just making money. So if you think about how you can just have all of these channels out there for different things, I mean, the potential is unlimited, right? All you're doing is overseeing the content, because once you build that passive income thing that's sold on the back end, you don't have to worry about servicing it. You don't have to worry about creating it, recreating it. That's done. All we're creating is the content that brings us continuous leads, and it feeds it. It's like a machine. Okay. So that's one of the things that I am doing. So I'm excited about it. And as I got more and more excited about it, Spirit told me, hey, you need to share this. You don't have to wait till you start getting results. I mean, there are already case studies out there. Most of y'all have already seen this thing in action, just didn't know what you were seeing. So I decided, hey, I'm about to start doing it. I've done my research. I might as well just share the research. Okay. So that's what I did today. Does anybody have any questions about faceless marketing that can lead to a faceless offer, and how this is a passive income machine. Anybody have any questions or any value adds?
This is Cheryl.
Sorry,
Oh,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Cheryl. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Heather.
My question is about how passive it really is, because you still have to create the content.
Mhm.
And so are you
But
saying it's
no, content has to be created. Does it have to be you?
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes. So
Okay.
think differently, right? Now you
Yeah.
may start off creating the content, right?
Yeah.
But if you know how to use ChatGPT and you know how to get on Fiverr to have, come up with the ChatGPT and say, hey, create this animation, or, find these stock videos in this order, or you get the right tools, which we are going to talk about tomorrow. We're talking about tools tomorrow, because there are tools out there that if you got ChatGPT to write the script, right? Because ChatGPT is a tool that you can put the script in there and it's going to do the video for you. So it's almost like day trading, right? You're spending a few hours, and what are the results, right? So content has to be created. However, it doesn't have to be you. Now, it can be you in the beginning, but it still doesn't have to take up a bunch of your time. So you're still making money better than if you were the one that you still got to create content for what you're selling right now, and then you still got to service it. So think about it that way too. Cool beans. Cheryl.
Yeah, I was just going to say that it's just like the books, the digital product, the passivity. You do it once and it keeps paying you over and over again, but it's also every item, even that list you make, is at least 8 sources of income. So if you've got, let's say 8 lists, you got 64 sources of income. And, I think that one of the things that we forget is that most entrepreneurs are idea producers. I mean, we get ideas front and left. This is a way to monetize it without making yourself crazy, as well as it's like it can truly bring you that freedom, meaning that I ran into a guy in this course. This man made over $10 million just by starting out by doing lists and things of that nature. And I think his now at this point is in automotive. And he literally just does nothing, but what he wants to do. It's like that next step to freedom. So thank you for this, Shay, by the way.
No problem. And some of you, I wish Shawana Kennedy Media was on here this morning. But yeah, for y'all that don't like to show your face in video, for y'all that are afraid that you don't have the credentials for the things that you know, for those of y'all who feel like you're a beginner, but you want to share at least the amount that you do know, Faceless is perfect. Faceless is perfect. Because it's like this. We know that, that propaganda that because you're not a super expert that has gone to the very end of something, that era has died a long time ago. If you can show somebody how to do something with success, now the catch is with success, then you can teach them, right? You can share it and you can sell that. Because at the end of the day, what we know is you don't have to be a full-grown adult to teach a baby how to walk. You can be a toddler that is walking to teach the baby younger than you how to walk. Okay, so if you think about it that way, what do you know? Not necessarily that you've gone all the way to the end. You could even have a faceless channel on Follow My Journey. Okay, follow my journey on something, but never show your face. And you're not an expert. But somebody might want to start when you start. And then guess what? As you're researching and finding tools, you're doing tool reviews, and then the ones that work, hey, you do an affiliate program for the ones that work, right? So there are different ways to do this thing. And this is why I thought it was important enough for me not to wait until I got results. Results are out there. It's already winning. Cheryl just told you a man is out here making $10 million. I'm telling you, in my research, I was floored at how many of these faceless marketing channels I had been watching and didn't really think about it. So you can You want that 7 streams of income? Yeah, there's any number of things. You can sit there. It's almost like a vending machine business, right? Go in there and reload that content and wait till people buy. Go and reload the content and wait till people buy, right? So I want you to start thinking about this, because another thing I want us to know, because what I understand about my super niched people is that it's women that are Gen X. And what we know is a lot of us haven't done too much planning for that retirement. So we need to get more passive stuff going. Definitely. And a lot of us are finding out in these twilight ass years that you don't have the brain capacity or the stamina that you used to have. So you can't keep doing all of these services that take your time in exchange for money. When are you going to start to enjoy life? So you need to put some passive income things in place. Yes, the twilight years. And I don't mean the vampires. But yeah, okay, let me go to these announcements, because you know the morning show is just one of the values of our free business mastermind. So the show notes, got your 20 Faceless channel ideas, genres, subject matters. I know you want that. There's only 2 ways to get my show notes. Number 1, inside of our free business mastermind group, it lives in the files section. Number 2, you can get the entire morning show in your inbox. Go to shaycannon.com/show. Excuse me. What you will get are 2 emails every broadcast day, 1 in the morning reminding you to hop on the YouTube live, and 1 in the afternoon with a link to the replay and a link to the show notes. Okay. So go to shaycannon.com/show. Get the whole entire morning show in your inbox. This week, we have Fuck Up Night. The virtual happy hour is happening this Thursday. The paid membership, this is a part of their membership, but the free community can come in on the last half. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring what's fucking up in your business so we can fix it over drinks. So the event details for the free group are in the free group. So if you want to find out more about me, your host, Shay Cannon, how to join the free business mastermind group, and any links that we've talked about, they're down in the description. I want you to do me a favor. If you haven't already, I want you to give us a thumbs up on this episode. I want you to subscribe to the channel, and I want you to understand that this is going to be a series, so check out other videos, all right? And with that, I need you to know that tomorrow we're going to talk about tools to use for your faceless marketing and your well, we're going to talk about the faceless marketing first, okay? So the tools that you can use to create your channels, and we're going to just go deeper in this thing as the week goes on, because I want you guys to start thinking about how you can implement this, and I want to support you along the way with all the research I've gotten thus far, okay? Okay, with that, the studio is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great day.